Hello there, people. This is Mr. Critic, and you're watching my Let's Play. My Let's my Let's Replay of Panzer General, Part 5, Norway Part 3. It is Axis turn 7. Yeah, I was just looking through the window and noticed something extremely amusing. There was this black cat, ordinary cat, you know, pretty one. I like black cats, and 3 dogs around her. Two of them were kind of small, but one looked like if it came to a real fight, you know, would probably kill the cat. But the cat just wouldn't give ground, you know. Like, had a really bad day, or is bad tempered, and it was so cool because in the end, the owner of the largest dog had to pick him up and carry it away, you know. The cat just wouldn't retreat. All, you know, everything. This is pretty much what I've seen once on telly, when there were, I believe, 2 spotted hyenas trying to get to the cubs of a fox, you know. And if you know what a spotted hyena looks like, I think this is the largest type of a hyena, and fox, well, you know, it's like a cat, maybe a bit larger. And well, the fox would, again, stood her ground, and in the end I could not believe my eyes. The hyenas retreated, and you know, this is courage, you know. This is really courage. You are faced with an animal at 3-4 times your size, and you still, you know, stay put, take no shit from anyone. But okay, by the way, now let us get back to the game. Yeah, it's overcast, but it's still muddy. I hope for some bad, not bad, I'm hoping for some good weather soon. Now this is the map, air map. We see a Spitfire, ground map. Yeah. Well, until the weather improves, we cannot really do much. But what we can do, we can start attacking the destroyers again. Here I was thinking we attack this destroyer and then fly to the city of Steinkjer, where usually, well, I believe always there is a heavy weapons British infantry stationed, and since it is highly entrenched, we should start working on it before we get our tanks closer. So let us now attack this destroyer. Shit. Deck broken up. Though this really isn't... Oh yeah, it is fair. It's an overcast, okay? So we fly here. No, I remember... What's this? British heavy weapons and ordinary infantry, okay. I remember, you know, first time I was playing Norway, like 20 years ago now. Oh my god, how the time flies. But the first time I was playing Norway, and suddenly, you know, there was this muddy terrain after raining, and I actually thought it's a bug or something wrong with the game. The screen suddenly changed. And only then I've discovered that this is actually bad weather. And I also have to admit, following back then the advice of my cousin, then I turned the weather off, you know, since he said the game is much more enjoyable without the weather factor. And I actually have to agree with him, you know, since yeah, it kind of sucks when it's muddy. Now, what do we do about this Spitfire here? We have two Spitfires with some experience, but this one is, well, has a strength of 7. This one has a strength of 1. However, we want this we want this Messerschmitt to strafe the Inf. So we'll attack first with our Messerschmitt with a strength of 7 and see what happens. We have fired first, but this was not a good result. Now, are we in a position to actually use our less experienced fighter? I believe so. And of course, if it goes well, we will then park our fighter here to protect this tactical bomber. So here we go. Bloody hell. Well, at least we have killed the punk, so we can fly here. You never know. Sometimes the enemy purchases more fighters, and since we cannot tell what is going on near this airfield, we do know, however, what is happening around the airfield near the city of Narvik. But better safe than sorry. So now this tactical bomber is actually over a heavy cruiser, and if we attack, the stats are not in our favor, so we will attack a destroyer again, perhaps this time with some better luck. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. So now we can actually strafe this Inf and fly here to protect our tactical bomber, and we are also in a position, if we feel like it, to, attack cruisers as well, even though I don't think I will feel like it. So come on, strafe. Yeah, nothing. One thing that actually surprises me, you get the same amount of experience for a kill when the weather is fair and when there is an overcast. I think it should be fair, if you kill one strength of the unit when it is overcast, it should count like, I don't know, killing 2, maybe 3 of the strength of the unit when it is fair, but it doesn't work like this. So it's also not only the weather impedes with our plans, but also we get less experience when we are fighting in bad weather. Like I said, I don't think it's fair. As for our tanks, I believe we can just advance with them. What happens, of course, if we deal with the city of Donbass first. 0-2-1-1. Not a good result. Perhaps we first should attack other areas. As you can see here, we have an air defense near the city of Lillehammer, and even though it is placed on a river hex, if we strafe it, we suffer some serious casualties, so we will not strafe it. And there is no point in attacking this infantry at the moment, since we cannot, proceed with our ground attack. So instead we'll bomb this Inf here and hope for some good result. Whoa! Wow! 5 instead of 1 was perfect. but it is an overcast, as you can see, so oh well, I won't complain. I wanted to say something, now I completely forgot because of this result. Well, probably. Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, in the south of the map, we don't really need to protect our tactical bombers, since you always have to think that if there is a fighter near the enemy's airfield, it has to fly all the way down to reach us. So for example, if the fighter was like stationed here, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4. So even well, even our Messerschmitt could not reach this. So we are quite safe when we want to attack, for example, this inf or anything else. First, however, we will deal with this Norwegian infantry. Says 1-3. Let us see what really happens. Okay. 2 suppressed and the unit has retreated. Now perhaps, since I do not feel comfortable about attacking this artillery, perhaps we should gain some experience for our least experienced infantry. Get it to 1 star. Come on. Is it 1 star now? No, still 99 of experience. Okay. Very, very close. Now with these 2 infantries, well, it all depends how this fight will go. We'll now bombard this inf. Yeah. Didn't go very well. So let us just close on certain units. What happens if we cross the river? It says 5-2. 5-2, the same for both of our imps. We'll have to do it eventually, so the only good thing about mud is that it works both ways. So if you are a defender, then the enemy attacks only with half its strength, so it is quite safe to place our imp here, and it has 2 stars of experience, so I'm willing to risk it. Now this imp will come closer. Now what to do with the fighters? One we will keep around, not for protection but for scouting. I want to see if there is an infantry in the city of Elverum as well, so we'll strafe this inf and fly here. Okay. It is. Okay. Now what else do we have in the air department? 1 more fighter here. And 1 here. Yeah. So you can strafe this inf yet again. Some good luck, please. No. Still 1-1, still 0-2. Damn it. Okay, so perhaps we should first try and advance with our tanks. Attack. here and here. Now let us see what happens if we attack this inf. Too bad the enemy did not retreat, but we'll bring our tank closer so it can join the rest of the gang, and we'll attack again. It says 0-1. Shit. Oh, lovely. The city of Donbass is ours. What to do with this fighter? If we go for a light cruiser, it says it won't go our way. Do we need to protect anyone? Probably not. So instead, I don't want to risk anything. Usually there is an air defense here, you know, so we can either fly south to strafe this inf, or we can scout a little bit for the enemy naval units. Yeah. We'll wait now for the subs. Okay. They have superior spotting capabilities, you know, compared to other naval units, so it's quite safe to bring them here now. And here, let us advance towards the city of Bergen and attack it. I want to stay in the area because I'm not sure what weather will be like in the next turn. So here we are, and we will not attack with this destroyer. We want experience for our infantry when we attack. Now for our southern naval group, and this inf. Okay. So one more fighter to move, and these guys here. So destroyers will go to the north. The same plan. We will try to bypass the Royal Navy and send our destroyers to help, you know, here in the northeast. Okay, so where can you go? Here and you here, but our light cruiser will stay close to the subs to deal with the destroyers of the Royal Navy, if you prefer, when they approach us or we approach them. You stay put. Oh, you disembark. Ah, bloody wind. Now we'll try to take over this airfield. Well, at least we accomplished something. 2 more units to move. One is a fighter, one is a destroyer. I'm really not sure what to do now. I don't want to fly all the way here. So perhaps we can actually, what's our spotting in such a shitty weather? 1. So perhaps we can actually fly here just to see if anything is approaching us from the direction of Nemesis. Everybody protected? Yes, exception of this tactical bomber, which is way down south. Okay. Whoa. another light cruiser. Okay. We have plenty of prestige, but nothing to purchase, so let us just give the enemy its turn. Yeah. And see what happens. Hurricane. Come on, shoot it down. Oh, this didn't go well. Only 2 destroyed. Let us hope this is the only fighter. Otherwise, we will actually lose a tactical bomber, I'm afraid. Yeah, the only fighter. Excellent. And the weather is fair. And wow. Let us save immediately. And before I do anything else, now I will go to check if the cat is still there. I want to see it. Be right back. Yo, I'm back. The cat has left and I'm not sure why now this screen closed, but we'll handle it. Okay. Yeah, so without our cheerful black cat, we can now continue with the game. Yeah, was checking the battlefield a little bit, so it's probably very important for us to destroy this hurricane, and we will. This fighter is in an excellent position to do so, so now we'll attack it. This hurricane, I mean. See what happens. Okay. One thing I've noticed, like somebody was spreading the rumor what I'm planning to do, suddenly all of the heavy ships, I mean like capital ships, battleship, light cruiser, heavy cruiser, light cruiser, as you can see, all here near the city of Trondheim, and one destroyer retreating. What's this? Also a destroyer. Aha, I see. So I guess we'll have to advance carefully with our subs and deal with the capital ships. Now what to do with this hurricane? We need another fighter. This one can reach it, but do we want to do this? Yeah, we can. And since we see all of the hexes here, the air defense is not in the area. So yeah, let us bring one more fighter from the south. Eventually we'll have to send some air support, you know, to our paratroopers here in the northeast, so we might as well bring most of our Luftwaffe north. So here we go. Please die, Hurricane. Firing at the same time. And we still do not see an air defense. What if it is hiding here? Then if we attack either of these two destroyers, we are in some serious shit, so carefully. But this tactical bomber, we all see that it is crippled, so we'll attack this infantry, then bring it back to the airfield to get replacements for it. So come on. Nice. Wow. Destroyed 3. Are you serious? Oh my god. We've almost lost a tactical bomber with a strength of 4 when attacking an inf. Oof. This was scary. Okay, back to the south. Now we'll no, no. First, I was thinking about bringing this tank here to see what is actually happening in and around the city of Lillehammer. In Norway, you're pretty much safe, even if your tank is totally crippled if it is in the open terrain, since only really heavy ships and tactical bombers can do some serious damage to it. So here we go. Attack. Just too bad we didn't force it to retreat. Okay, I see now infantry here, air defense here. Okay, now that the weather is fine again, what happens if we use our tactical bomber on this air defense? Says to 6. I don't know. I really don't. Perhaps first we should attack this artillery and see what happens. Yeah. Perhaps. But we do not know what is behind it. Would there be yet another artillery here? It's highly unlikely, but you know what, let's risk it. Even if there is an artillery here, well, we have 2 stars of experience, we should survive in this forest. And in worst case scenario, we'll bring our tactical bombers to assist after this attack. Okay. Come on. Ah, yeah. So now we really should deal with this air defense. What do we have available? This fighter. If we fly here, what happens? 2-3, not good enough. Not even close. Ah, yeah. Perhaps we can just bring our infantries closer. So, yeah, one can go here. Oh, no, wait, just a second, wait. First we'll bomb this inf and fly... where? Fly north. Since I was first planning actually to attack this inf, fly here, but then we will have nothing to attack for our tactical bomber, unless of course we go for this air defense. You know what, let's do it. 2-6, it's not that bad, and we won the city of Lillehammer, definitely, so come on. 2-6, come on, good luck please. We have fired first. Excellent. Wow, perfect result. Okay, now we can bomb this inf, fly here. Okay. We attack. What do we... says, okay, we attack from here. No, it would be a waste of a turn. No, we attack directly from a river hex. take over the city of Hamar. Can we bring fighter back to finish off this imp? Yeah, we can. Maybe this one, actually, since it needs experience more. But also we have to deal with these two artilleries now, so okay, priorities, MrKritik. So this tactical bomber will deal with this artillery. Yeah. Minor damage. And the artillery is gone. Now this fighter, oh, we cannot reach the artillery. Okay, with this fighter I believe we can, and we will attack. We are of course also preventing the air defense from being reinforced. Again, an excellent result. Now one fighter should fly here and the other one should probably join our paratroopers. If we fly here, what happens? 10 fuel. Ooh, not safe enough. So you. Now we see that there are no British airplanes in the area, so we are safe. So you come here, strafe this imp. You fly south, deal with this one. Yeah, this is it. And you will attack the destroyer. Yeah. Okay, strafe. Just check out the experience this imp received by destroying, almost wiping out our tactical bomber. Oh, damn it. This was really a bad result. Come on. Strafe it, do some damage, please. And receive none. Pretty, please. This imp is a plane killer, most definitely. Okay, you can go here. You still have fuel of 11, should suffice. Okay. And for the rest of our fighters, well, it's the only one left, only air unit left. We'll attack this destroyer. And scout a little bit, of course, to see where the rest of his friends are. Excellent. So now we see 3 destroyers and an aircraft carrier. So let us advance with our subs. Here. Maybe more to the sub. No, here. Here. this light cruiser will be close to support our subs, and the destroyers will, well, no time like the present, let us outflank the Royal Navy. Okay, carrier is here, spotting of 5. Excellent, but it's not close enough to endanger us, so... Okay, now for the city of Bergen. Yeah, it's possible, of course, to attack with our naval units first, but I want to get some experience for this inf, so let us attack. It really didn't go that well, so we'll keep our destroyer here, but we'll send our heavy cruiser to assist. As for these units, battleship, heavy cruiser and a destroyer, just advance, guys, as quickly as possible. We will need you eventually in the north. Okay, now the infs. No more artilleries in the area, so we can bring this inf closer, and the same goes for these 2 infs. And this one in the transport too. What else can we do? Here we will not attack, even though the fight would likely go our way, but without air support, well, what's the rush? And here we'll also just come closer and see what happens. Okay, as for the tanks, they should just advance, I believe. So, you, and we are staying well away from, in this case not, but we are trying to stay away from heavy ships. I think a tank, a Panzer 4D with 2 stars of experience, can only be successfully attacked by this battleship. If I'm wrong, well, it happens, believe it or not. Okay, now we save. Norway 017. Casualties, we haven't seen the casualties in quite a while. So 12 imps destroyed, 2 artilleries, 1 air defense, 1 fort, 5 fighters already. If the enemy starts with 4, so yeah, the last Hurricane was definitely newly purchased, and 2 tactical bombers, 3 destroyers, 1 capital ship. Okay. Warrior needs to move. Let us give the enemy its turn. Ooh. Shoot back, shoot back, shoot back. Nice. Please fire first. Yes. X is turn 9. 17 turns remaining. Weather is fair and dry again, so we had much better luck than got this bullshit, don't you see? And of course this has nothing to do with, you know, your skill to play Panzer General. It's just the dumb pure luck. So hope everything stays the way it is. Let us just save again. I will take the last boss probably, and then one more turn and we finish the video. Be right back. Yo, we are back, and again something wrong with the screen. This happens from time to time, I'm not sure why. Okay. But when it starts happening, you know, it happens through the entire video, so each time I click pause we get this. Okay, so now this is the map. ground units that we can see, and naval units of course, and air units. So what we can be pretty much sure of is that there is no more Allied Air Force, since the only airfield we do not hold well, is spotted by our units. So where should we start? I think here in Bergen. Let us try and destroy this inf again and get some more experience. Firing at the same time, and again we did not force the unit to retreat. So we stay put again. However, we are getting close to 2 stars of experience. And here, with our naval units, we will again advance, bring our subs in the area. Somebody told the guy to retreat the battleship. Fair enough. But our subs are unopposed at the moment. Okay. Light cruiser, come closer. Heavy cruiser also. And our destroyers here will continue their action of bypassing the Royal Navy. We need a wide circle, you know, so we are not spotted by the aircraft carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as you can see, way out of its spotting range. Now for this destroyer we can remove it. Why? Because other naval units are coming closer. And even though now this inf will, you know, be in a position to get back to the strength of 8, I believe we will reduce its strength by, you know, with our naval units. Now for the mainland. Again, I was thinking a lot about whether or not to use a tactical bomber here or a fighter or something, but have not decided just yet. First we'll bomb this inf and fly here to get more fuel and ammo for our tactical bomber. So this is the first order of business. Unit still has a strength of 8. Now we actually see everything in this area because of our planes flying around so much. Still entrenchment of 5. So since we do not have anything better to do with our fighter, it's very low on fuel, we'll now strafe 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll now strafe this inf and then attack it with our inf. Come on. Well, it didn't go our way, so perhaps we can just bring our inf closer and not attack, since on the next turn we will strafe the inf again and then attack it. Yeah. Okay. Now for the heavy weapons infantry in the city of Sankier. We'll strafe it and then we'll fly our Messerschmitt here. So we'll have both spotting capabilities in the northeast and also a fighter to assist if necessary. So come on. Well, at least no damage this time. I suppose We should count our blessings. Okay, Norwegian infantry. Don't care about it. The moment, yeah, and here at around the city of Harstad, what I was hoping for actually happened. The infantry attacked. Now it only has a strength of 4, so now our paratroopers can attack back. Hope it will be enough. Yes, the city of Harstad is ours. Now this could be a bit risky, still let us try it. We have fired first. And now we take over the city of Narvik as well. And since this is Sweden, this infantry cannot bypass us and take over this airfield. Okay. Back to more important issues. Now again we will have to attack this heavy weapons infantry, and I was thinking about this tactical bomber. The only unit worth something that can actually reach this heavy weapons infantry, so please do some damage. Ooh, lovely. And the unit only has an entrenchment of 3. So we can probably use our weaker tank to deal with it. Yeah. Force it to retreat. Says 1-4. Let us hope it will go our way. Come on. Firing at the same time. Now we earned our 1 star of experience. Perfect. Oh, entrenchment of 6 for this British infantry. This I did not expect, and now I don't feel comfortable about moving here and attacking, since rugged defense is a great possibility. Entrenchment of 6, and we don't even have 2 stars of experience. So we'll probably not attack. Yeah, especially since we cannot first soften up this imp with our tactical bomber. Oh, yeah. Okay. Easy. First we'll attack this imp here. No rugged defense. We can move here. Now for our inexperienced imp, let us destroy this one. No, actually, this is the way we'll do it. We'll attack this imp and destroy it, and then this air defense with our imps. Nice again. Very good. And now we have 2 more imps available. Yeah, one is in a transport. This one can cross the river. But do we actually want to cross the river? That's a good question now. yeah. I was also thinking about attacking this light cruiser with our tactical bomber. But perhaps we should, you know, be more careful, and first we'll bomb this inf, strafe this one, and after the next turn we attack again and move to this airfield. Yeah. So here we go. Good. Now you strafe this inf. No result. Now we will cross the river hex but not attack. Well, it would probably work, but you know what I mean. I actually prefer if the enemy attacks us and move this inf somewhere else. So this is it, and our inf in a transport will move here, so on the next turn we can also cross the river and attack the infantry guarding the city of Lillehammer. As for our tank, we don't need it any longer around the city of Lillehammer, so it also goes here. Now have to check what else do we have in the air department. Yeah, this will be now extremely expensive, but I wanna do it. So elite for our Junkers. Yeah, I know, extremely expensive, but want to gain more experience before we actually reach our low countries. You'll see what I mean. This fighter here. Okay, now we see. Now we actually see this air defense. The only unit not covered by it is this destroyer here. So let us attack the destroyer, and let us also strafe this inf. As for this fighter here, not quite sure what to do with it. Or maybe, okay, maybe we attack this destroyer here. Yeah. Strafe this inf and also fly our fighter here. Yeah, okay. Perfect solution in my honest opinion. So, okay, destroyer. Wow, I'm loving this game. Like I said, now we strafe this inf. We still have enough fuel to return to the airfield, and already we are working on this highly entrenched inf, of course. Okay, and you can fly all the way here to attack this inf. Okay. What else can we move? Well, we can move this tank, but we will not attack this inf, just in case. Don't want to risk anything. You come closer, and you also advance. This is the last unit to move. Again, we'll save the game. Norway 019, and we'll give the enemy its turn. Okay, what happens? We have fired first, good. Excellent for experience. X is turn 10 with 16 turns remaining. The weather is still fair and dry, and tomorrow fair and dry. So let us save one more turn. We'll squeeze it in. It will be a long video, but like some of you guys told me, popcorn and beer night with MrKritik, and you know, I'm deeply honored that when you write something like that, you know. So okay, one more turn just for you guys. A little pause first. So back for one more time, or for one last time. Yeah. So I've studied the battlefield, air department, as you can see again. No newly purchased allied units, ground and naval, well, all different story. Let us first start near the city of Bergen. We'll shell this bombard of course, and advance. And now the city of Bergen will be ours. And we also have 2 stars of experience, and it's great. We advance with the rest of the naval units. Speaking of naval units, well, showdown with our subs versus allied destroyers is approaching. I am feeling kind of, well, not really scared, but we have here 3 destroyers at full strength, 1 at strength of 8. And if they discover our subs, we will probably lose at least 1. So before we do anything else, let us do some more damage to the enemy's destroyer. This one we will sink, I believe. Good, we fly here. We see 1 more unit. So now 2 light cruiser, 1 heavy cruiser in the area. What happened to the rest of the units? Probably hiding somewhere here. At least 1 more heavy cruiser. Okay. Now we can strafe this inf and fly back to get more fuel and ammo for this fighter as well. Yeah, here we go. No result this time, but I'm pretty sure that our tactical bomber will get some result. Attack. Okay. Now we can advance with our tank and most likely destroy this inf. Or at least force it to retreat. Oh shit. This was bad. We did force the inf to retreat. So it's something at least. Let us wait for more action around the city of Namsos. Let us now move south. We'll strafe the city of Elverum and bring our fighter here, since there is really nothing else we can do with it. It's so low on fuel. Okay. Now we attack and destroy this inf and take over. Oh. peeking too early. Oh damn it. So we better move here. This means we'll probably need some more assistance from our air units, but not from these two. Both are very low on fuel and ammo, so this tactical bomber will now attack this IMF. Okay, and fly here. Now we can actually take out this IMF, or maybe we can wait for just a little bit, perhaps, yeah, perhaps strafe this IMF first. Fuel of 13, so we better fly next to into the airfield. Okay. Now let us check the available targets and also, of course, the available aircraft. Here we have a tactical bomber, which has plenty of ammo, so we can bring it south, yes. Come on. Ooh, very nice. Now we can cross the river. Of course, if we also have a unit to attack this IMF here. This tactical bomber, well, I don't think we can do anything useful with it in the north, and this bloody air defense is actually guarding all of this ship, so yeah, we can send it south. Ammo of 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Let us finish off this IMPs guarding the city of Lillehammer. And now we'll advance across the river. Yeah. We most definitely will. You will destroy this IMF. You this one. And now we also deal with this one. So here we go. The IMF has retreated. Okay, no more air units to use in the south, so what we can do, we can take over this victory objective and actually leave this IMF to survive so we can attack it again for even more experience. So here we go, and you go here. I'm not sure what will happen around the city of Elverum, but I get the feeling that we will get even the 3rd star of experience for our IMF. Okay, now for the tanks. Yeah. We'll still wait, since I want to see what we can do with our fighters here in the northeast. First, we will strafe this IMF. As you can see, the enemy has purchased a Norwegian infantry in the city of Bjerkvik, and I'm not happy about it at all. We have failed to destroy this British infantry, so now our sea transport will go here. This one has to get elite replacements, since we will have to deal with plenty of infantries in the area. And now for our fighter, with fuel of 21, let us use it for some target practice. If we fly here, says 01, 00. Okay, so we can actually fly it here and then proceed. So here we go. Ah, damn it. Too bad. It didn't work. So now we have no choice but to use our tanks. One will move here and destroy this inf. And another one can probably advance and attack either this inf or this destroyer. I'm going for the destroyer since I want to have another target for the heavy British ships, you know, capital ships. Nah. And target defense was really a bad option here, and this infantry does have 1 star of experience. Okay, you tank advance as well, and you too. Now what to do with our subs? We have to bring them closer, even though it's risky. But I'm counting, you know, on our subs' superior spotting and, of course, strength in numbers. So here we are now. Heavy cruiser, light cruiser supporting our subs, destroyer which will immediately go north. Okay, maybe not just yet, but follow this group eventually. And yeah, this is it, I guess. As for our group of destroyers, they will just continue their way to assist in the south, I mean in the northeast. So we save. This is our last turn actually. Oh, we don't need to save actually, you know. Weather fair and dry for tomorrow as well. Casualties, well, you can read it. We now give the enemy its turn and then we finish the video. So here we go. Yeah, I was afraid of this, but this tank is at strength of 10, so it will survive. Good. Quick look at the map. Air map, ground map. Yeah, we are hanging in there, as they say. So 13, 10. We fly here. Still have fuel of 4. Okay, no problem. So now we do save, of course. It's Norway 021. More videos tomorrow, I believe. So thank you for watching this. All the best from Mr. Critic, and bye bye.